Let's make it another good day.
Ash. Vanished into ash. I saw a revenant being attacked by the Lost. I tried to help, but it was too late. He died and was turned to ash. I didn't know there were some deaths we couldn't come back from. The Lost that killed that revenant went straight up that way. I want to avenge that revenant, but I can't. Knowing I could die has me too scared to fight. It should be up ahead a bit. That killer Lost.
The path splits here. I will keep watch. footing looks bad. The sands react to the scent of blood. The sand drains ichor. Let's avoid deep sand. I shall maximize my efforts. I'll be there soon.
You avenged that revenant? I see. Thanks again. You really are strong. Not only in battle, but in spirit too. Here, I want you to have this. It's medicine that's supposed to make revenants stronger. They say it's risky for weaker revenants to use, so it's likely to do me more harm than good right now. I'll still work to become a strong, upstanding revenant like you. You've helped me out more times than I can count. The only thing on my mind has been defending myself from those huge horrors. But maybe real strength isn't used for oneself, but in service of others. I want to be strong enough to lend a hand to other revenants, just like you. I've been in your debt from the beginning, so let me pay you back one day, okay?
Hey, listen up! The place I found is gonna be the site of a new shelter. All the folks with me will have a home. We're saying goodbye to the vagabond life. Well, me and my friends couldn't have done it on our own. We wouldn't have made it anywhere without you. We all really appreciate what you've done. Thank you. We only just started laying out the new shelter, but a lot of revenants are already requesting space there. Well, there's a ton of revenants that don't have shelter, so... if what we're doing ends up helping other folks, well, I'm not complaining.
Shall we?
Louis, the rest is up to you. Karen's sleeping peacefully in the heart room. You should look in on her if you have the time. I'm sure she would appreciate it. Louis, the rest is up to you. You don't need to worry about Karen. I take her continued safety very seriously. Louis, the rest is up to you. Karen sleeping peacefully in the heart room. You should look in on her if you have the time. Oh, do you need something? Karen is a successor of the relics, like me. She is the successor of the heart. Her power is what creates blood beads. Don't worry, she shows no sign of frenzy now. Karen has an extremely high affinity for the relics, to the extent that she can alter the missile the Queen created.
I'll keep you safe.
Oh, do you need something? I want to thank you again. I never even dreamed that I'd be able to rebuild my life again of my own will. You are the sole torch fighting a darkness that would engulf this world. Use your light to inspire those who suffer.
Shall we move on?
I thought I'd never see Jack again. Thank you.
I'm Eva Rue, successor of the Relic of the Throat and Watcher of the Relics. I'll be staying here for a while, so let me know if you need help with your exploration. Jack told me about you. He said your actions in Operation Queenslayer were exemplary, and he's grateful for your service. He looked happy to be fighting at your side again, even if he'll never admit it. Thank you. You don't get a chance to see proper flowers anymore. I hope to turn this place into a real garden one day. Flowers can refresh a weary heart, and I think they can bring a fresh bloom of hope to our withered world. This world can still provide food, as long as we have the seeds. Revenants may not need to eat, but humans still do. I want to do what I can to help. Thank you. I'll soon raise a fine crop of vegetables from these. Thanks. I've wanted this for a long time. You're the best. Thanks. I've wanted this for a long time. You're the best. Thanks. I've wanted this for a long time. You're the best.
This candy was given to me often when I was being held by the Revenants. They said the iron in it would make my blood healthy. Don't worry, it doesn't bother me anymore. Thanks a lot. I'll be sure to savor it.
The loss of the mist invites total ruin. We have to prevent that.
I have to thank you again for what you did for Eva. So, you can make other people's power your own by taking on their blood codes. You'll need strength for the battles ahead. I'll lend you mine. Take it. It's a bit late for introductions, but my name is Jack Rutherford. We'll be fighting together for a while. It's nice to meet you.
The current successors are weakening, and since there are few replacements, some reach their limits. That's why Eva took on multiple relics, but their power caused her to suffer more and more. Then you came along, the one who drained blood from the Queen. We thought you were dead. Your affinity is high, and you have the power to calm the relics. You're exactly what I was hoping for. That's why I tried to take you on to the Cathedral of the Sacred Blood.
I have to thank you again for what you did for Eva. Oh, you've got quite a prize there. Though I'd have to check to see how much it's worth. Coins often express the will or desires of the people living at the time they were made. You should look into it if you're interested.
What's this?
Well, well, it's been a while since I've had a good drink. I'll keep it in a safe place for now. We've still got a lot of work to get done. Let's share a toast after. Oh, a cigar. I used to enjoy a good smoke. I'll just have a little taste. Don't need to turn it into a habit. These candies always remind me of something. The only thing that can save humanity is humanity. Even offering a moment of relaxation has real value. Thanks a lot for these. Oh, you've got quite a prize there. Though I'd have to check to see how much it's worth. Coins often express the will or desires of the people living at the time they were made. You should look into it if you're interested. situation is constantly changing. We need to hurry.
What is it? It's so tiny. But it does taste of blood. Everyone's will to survive is condensed into these tiny candies. Thank you. I believe you have provided me with a glimpse of humanity's strength. You are going now? Take care.
I thought maybe the world inside the mist was all that was left after the Great Collapse. Knowing that there's still a world outside is a bit of a relief. But if we stop now, the people living in that world will also be in danger. We cannot let that happen. Friends. It feels funny using such a sentimental word like that in our current, but now I understand just how difficult having friends can be. Thinking about them, getting mad or worried or amused, it's so much busier than when it was just the two of us. But the funny thing is, it just feels right to me. I don't think I've ever experienced that before. Well, now you know how I am, but it's good to be here. Remember these? When I first became a Revenant, I would split them in half and share them with Nicola. Want to have some too? You see what you wanted? We're here to help too. Don't try to do it all by yourself.
I've got a whole new line of stock in, thanks to my Herculean efforts. But seriously, you've made my job a whole lot easier. Even the lost are valuable customers if they bring the right coin. Let me know if you need anything. You know me pretty well. I've always liked spicy stuff. It's strange. Even though I don't actually need to eat anymore, I still crave spicy food. Thanks. I can't wait to try it. You didn't. For me, coffee is the one thing I just can't do without. Lately, I've been adding spices to try and create my own unique flavor. If you've got any recommendations for serving, let me know. I've got to make the most of such a generous gift. Are those geisha noodles? I hear revenants like those even more than humans do. I guess even though we lose our memories, our human instincts remain. I'm not entirely sure that's a good thing, but that's the way it is. Whoever came up with the idea of putting Odin between two pieces of bread was a genius. I seriously can't get enough of it. Well, at least I don't have to worry about my waistline. They're delicious either way, but I like to eat them when they're nice and hot. These sushi tacos could use a bit more wasabi. I think I have some around here. I'll just add a little and they'll be perfect. Go out there and give it to him.
Mito thinks even the relics are nothing more than specimens to experiment with. Whatever he plans, it'll only lead to more chaos. We'll catch him this time, right? I've been depending on you for everything. I'll try to take on whatever I can to ease your burden. Don't forget Jack's warning. I don't want to be in a situation where I have to stop you by force. Now we know that the red mist was created to protect the world outside. But that leaves those of us inside to pay for everything. And that doesn't sit right with me. Well, with the Lost and the relics and everything, there may have been no other choice. I've been depending on you for everything. I'll try to take on whatever I can to ease your burden. Don't forget Jack's warning. I don't want to be in a situation where I have to stop you by force. Oh, that's well-aged brandy. I love how it makes my nose tingle. This stuff's hard to come by. You want to crack it open with me? Drinking alone isn't much fun. This is quite the gift. Thank you. Oh, gracias. Having one of these on me gives me a sense of security. I swallowed the last one I had by accident. I need to be more careful. Thanks, friend. Okay, let's get moving.
Don't forget to check your gear before fighting. I know it's a bother, but I'll need you to bring the necessary materials if you want to upgrade a weapon. Don't forget to check your gear before fighting. Oh, is that a board game? It feels familiar. Maybe I played it in the past. You need friends to enjoy something like this. The more the merrier. We should all play sometime. I'll memorize all the rules so I can teach you, okay? Not too long ago, they made candies in the shape of animals and fruit and things. I guess it was too much work to make them because you don't see them anymore. It's too bad. I really liked them. I should have bought more when I had the chance. Did I get the better end of that? Make sure you get back safe.
I don't think we have any time to waste. I can't leave Cruz to bear the weight of my mistake. I have to stop it. Even at the cost of my own life. I have to. The red mist appeared without any warning when the Queen fell. It trapped all the revenants like a giant cage. Many people thought it was divine retribution for breaking the laws of nature. But it illustrates the power of the relics. Maintaining it must have required a tremendous amount of blood beads. In any case, if that mist is to protect the outside world, then I will make sure it stays standing. I can't leave Cruz to bear the weight of my mistake. I have to stop it. Even at the cost of my own life, I have to.
These candies were made to taste like blood beads. They're certainly better than nothing. I'll try not to bite down on them too early. Let me know anytime you want to head out.
Honestly, I want to jump right into action, but... The depths are a complex of open spaces deep below the ground surface. They are untamed and mostly unexplored. The mist that formed in the battle against the Queen imprisons us. We've lost contact with the world outside. And the Lost and the miasma came at the same time, reducing our way of life to a sliver of what it was. It's only natural that people would turn their eyes downward in search of new possibilities and resources. The depths are necessary for our future. I hope you'll take some time to help further our survey. It was easier to explore when we could use all the missile. The sacrifices of many provided paths into the depths. But now even the staunchest explorers are swallowed up by the worsening environment or swarms of the Lost. They must have left coordinates leading to the depths, but most of those were lost along with the explorers. If you find any maps of the depths out there, I'd appreciate it if you showed them to me. We'll take care of the rest. Once we've read the data, the one who discovered it gets priority for journeys there. Are things like this popular? I'm afraid I don't keep up with trends. Ooh, now there's a fine specimen. I'll add it to my new collection. One of those things a revenant just can't go without. I have a tendency to misplace little things, but I'll make sure that this stays safe. I appreciate it. Please take care of Silva.
Mito has no right to play with the relics to serve his own twisted desires. You've helped me more than you can know. From now on, I'll be here to contribute with exploration. Just say the word if you ever need a hand out there. Compatibility with relics can be rated. Better ratings are more stable, have less risk of mutation, and can use more power. That's why it's important for Jack and I to act as watchers of the relics. You must have high compatibility too, since you carry the relic of the blood. Jack told me about you. He said your actions in Operation Queenslayer were exemplary, and he's grateful for your service. He looked happy to be fighting at your side again, even if he'll never admit it. Thanks. I've wanted this for a long time. You're the best. Thank you. I'll take good care of it. The loss of the mist invites total ruin. We have to prevent that.
You've probably already realized it, but I'm a successor. I hold the Relic of the Eye. Its power lets me see the condition of other relics and spot signs of frenzy early on. Our relic affinities are high, so Eva and I are able to freely move around outside of a crypt. We've been using our powers to monitor the relics and change them when needed. That mission was given to us by Silva himself. The Jail of the Mists lets nothing go. The barrier that isolates us was made with the Relic of the Brain, the strongest of all relics, and a sacrifice of countless blood beads. That shows how big a threat the Queen and we Revenants are to the world. You don't have to accept it, but you do need to understand it. The current successors are weakening, and since there are few replacements, some reach their limits. That's why Eva took on multiple relics, but their power caused her to suffer more and more. Then you came along, the one who drained blood from the Queen. We thought you were dead. Your affinity is high, and you have the power to calm the relics. You're exactly what I was hoping for. That's why I tried to take you on to the Cathedral of the Sacred Blood.
I didn't think I'd see that again. Much appreciated. Sure, I'll take that. Thanks. I'm not sure what use I'll find for it, though. The situation is constantly changing. We need to hurry.
I don't think we have any time to waste. I guess I'll take that. I might have a use for it later on. I'm grateful to accept this. Let me know anytime you want to head out.
Honestly, I want to jump right into action, but... Hey, a tomato Odin sandwich. You guys have these too? At the Provisional Government, they're a common meal for squads heading into battle. They tell us, those skewers hold the sandwich together just like the sandwiches will hold you together. It's kind of a good luck charm. Thanks for this. Please take care of Silva.
Stock up on whatever you need. Die-hard fans will pay big money for a figure like this. What was the show called? Booga Rally? It was the longest-running series ever or something. Pretty much everyone watched it. I wasn't the TV type back then, though. Maybe I should have at least checked out an episode. Anyway, it's in good hands. Go out there and give it to him.
How are you feeling? We're here to help too. Don't try to do it all by yourself.
What is it? Things like this are sometimes necessary. You are going now? Take care.